Hola the internet. It is Wednesday the 14th of June 2017 and it's finally got me. I got full-blown cold now. It's from staying here at the Vatia Beach Eco Lodge in these rather filthy conditions. Now, I said this in my vlog yesterday, you need to decide whether the risk of getting ill from such conditions is a gamble that you want to take. I wouldn't recommend this at the beginning of your Fiji experience. I'm flying out tomorrow, so I'm kind of okay. But you don't want to get ill at the start of a trip. And if staying in an eco lodge and risking getting sick is going to potentially cause you illness, I don't think it's worth it. Save the environment and ruin yourself.
I'm afraid this vlog isn't going to be that exciting. I feel like really shit right now. Perhaps a coffee is what is needed. This should make me feel better. Have a look at breakfast here this morning. Pancakes, homemade style, with all the fruits inside. Fingers crossed this does make me feel better. Breakfasts are included with your stay. I've mentioned this already. If you do stay here, you get a breakfast each day, and they've been really nice. The coconut buns were fantastic. What did we have yesterday? We had homemade bread, home-style bread, and today homemade pancakes. Yeah, it's putting a bit of a smile back on my face. Probably too late to do this when you're sick, but this garlic thing, when you just swallow the garlic, is a good way to feel better. It's not a very pleasant thing to do though.
So you can all look forever what you want.
You're lucky there's no smell vision on videos, because right now I'm in another state of garlicness. I've had a few people ask me how I make my motion sliding time lapses. It's pretty simple. I use a motion slider, not surprisingly, and the one that I'm using right now is this guy. This is called the Revolve motion slider. It comes in two parts: the small little bag with all the ingredients, and then the long bar, which is the slider. And I've got to say, this is a negative thing about this. I'll just get something. I travel like this. Backpack there, featuring my camera gear, which comes in as carry-on, and then this guy is checked luggage. First major concern with this slider, pretty obvious what the issue is. You don't want that as a third piece of luggage, right? Because most airlines will charge you for a third piece. You need to put it inside your bag. This is what I do. The obvious issue there is that airlines do not like this. That's just like, they don't like it. Now, when I left Australia for Fiji, Virgin said no. They didn't charge me for it, luckily, but they said, no, it's got to come out, take it out. The domestic flights I've had within Fiji, they said it's fine to stay in. If you need a motion slider and you're looking for one that you can travel with, I don't think the Revolve motion slider bundle, which is what I've got, I don't think that's your guy. You need one that can fit in your bag. And for other reasons, this thing isn't that great. I'll walk you through that now. We'll go and set it up. I'll talk about why this thing isn't that great. First thing first, this package is rather heavy. You're looking at about 3 kilos there. Second thing, it takes a fair amount of setup time to get this thing workable. Take this guy out. This is the actual slider. You slide that on, and I just lock it off in place. This and this join together. You gotta screw this in here. Same thing for the other side. That's your basic setup there. You can adjust all these later if you wish. At the moment, I don't care too much. Now, they ship with a very long cable, and all I've done is gaff tape this up because I know I only need to use this bit. So I could have cut it, but I just decided to gaff it. That's cool. That comes on last. This is the slider head. I put this on now, and this just goes. And the reason I put that on first is so that then I can tell, okay, so the track needs to go on this side. Sometimes you can put it on that side by mistake, then you gotta take it off and start again. To put the track on, you have to use these things. And these things are held in with one of these. And to screw that in, you need one of these. And that's too many things to lose, I gotta be honest. I touch wood, I haven't lost these yet. This just goes here. That'll go in there. screw that in. Same thing on the other side, little piece which could be lost. Okay, that's all good. So then, now that you know that this is gonna be on this side, I put it to the end and I will feed this through the little loop. It's a little bit fiddly. I set it up when I get to a new location and then I leave it set up, so it's only a one-off setup kind of thing. Like that. This is where it's a bit silly. You have to feed this through the back here. And then you tighten this up, and you can tighten it with just your finger tightness is fine. And you got to do the same on this side. This just goes straight through the guts. Take the screw out, which very easy to lose. Now this just flaps around, so you just put it over the top like that, put it like this, then you screw this together here like that. And that's pretty much it. It's a bit loose, I'll just tighten it up. That's your guy there. And then you're ready to add the engine. And here's a little tip with this guy, motor and power. If you plug this into power, you are using the battery, you are running the battery down. I've mistakenly left this like this in the case, you know, after a shoot, and then I come back and I've had to recharge and change all the batteries. Inside here, the batteries on this thing, this is an absolute disgrace for this product. There has to be a better way for this. They ship you with a little screwdriver like this. This is how you change the batteries. You have to take this out, and this, again, little grub screws, which, dude, you're gonna lose these. Take those out, then you take this cover off, and then your battery pack, like that. And it's 8 AA batteries, in my case, any loops are the best. You don't want that to be plugged into there unless you're using it. So now I'll put this back on. Mind you wouldn't have to do this every time. If you have any loops, they last forever. You know, they're great batteries unless you leave it plugged in. But this is stupid. This is a stupid concept. Anyway, camera mounts to here. I can't show you that because I'm using the camera, but it mounts to here. We're gonna use the slider, so I plug it into power. Then you take the cable from motor and take the end of it literally into this. And then you're pretty much good to go. I've got it set on the slowest speed possible. You're not even gonna see this change because my time lapses go for like 35, 40 minutes. So this is moving at the slowest speed that it can, and it's gonna go that way. Revolve motion slider. Another strange thing that I don't really understand, because it's a tilt head as well, when you mount the camera, I haven't worked out how to know which way it's gonna rotate. I know it's gonna go up and down the track, but which way is this gonna spin? Like, is it gonna spin, like if I mount the camera and face that way, is it gonna go down the track and turn that way? Or is it gonna go down the track and turn this way? It's not very clear. In fact, it's not clear at all. There's no documentation. It doesn't tell you this. I shoot and pray and hope it's working. And if I get halfway down the track and it's going the wrong way, for instance, I'm filming a sunset here in Fiji and it's gone the wrong way, well, there's 25 minutes and a sunset wasted. It's a strange one. I don't understand that. This product as a whole is not one that you're gonna travel with, and I'm not gonna travel with this again. If anyone has a suggestion for a slider that is travel worthy and that would work in the sense of a travel photographer, this thing, it's more of a hindrance than anything. Mind you, the results are good, but if you have to go through all that hoo-ha to set the thing up and you have to travel with it and it's got to stick out of your bag, and not cool at all. Well, it's the last sunset here in Fiji for me, and here at the Vatia Beach Eco Lodge, and I have had a pretty rough day. I've been feeling super lousy. I've been in and out of bed, and I've just been eating very minimal, a little bit of bread and that garlic clove and the breakfast. Now, this is probably a wrong decision, but as it is my last night in Fiji and it is the last chance that I'm gonna get to do this, I'm having a rum. I would still feel shit. Why can't I feel a little bit of a cheesy grin and still feel shit? And hopefully the fingers get crossed and the sunset happens. Right now it looks pretty sketch. Thanks, Fiji. Been a great 2 weeks. I'm not gonna do a summary. I'm just gonna enjoy this last opportunity. I'm not feeling good. Sorry, I'm gonna say today has been pretty lousy content. I've been sick. I haven't felt it. It's my last day in Fiji and my last day at the Vatia Beach Eco Lodge. Just not felt good. I've been fevery and headaches, and It's been shit, to be completely honest. But I did take some rum and I went to see the sunset. The sunset turned out to be rubbish. I tried the best I could. Hasn't really worked. The best thing about today though, the guys here at the Vatia Beach Eco Lodge, they've made a farewell cocktail for me. And it's a rum coconut cocktail. So let's go and check that out. Oh, that's we're out of time!
I'm always running out of time on my vlog. Hey, if you like that content, please do me a solid and subscribe here. Check out the previous vlog here and check out a random vlog here. And if you like doing the snappity snappity clickety clack, that's photography. You might get a kick out of my Lightroom 6 presets here. Has that been 20 seconds?